What's going on, RC homies? Welcome to the RC News, episode 77. I do this every week. This week, there's a lot of cool stuff to check out. Let's get into it. First up, it looks like Carisma came out with a new 2.0 version of their M40S platform, and this is now with a Civic Type R body. They did a great job on the body. It's a 10 scale platform with a four-wheel drive chassis underneath this front-wheel drive car body. So that's a little, but yeah, that bumper, super durable. Gonna protect the front end of that car. The ESC could have put some decals on it. Maybe this is pre-production photos, but it looks very much military government issue. And yeah, full carbon fiber, brushless system, got some sway bars. What do you guys think of this? $461 USD. So I don't know. It's up there, but it is RTR. So yeah, new from Carisma, M40S 2.0. And it looks like Klinik RC is now 10 years old. They're celebrating their 10th anniversary, and they came out with a couple of hoodies and t-shirts to celebrate that. So yeah, pretty cool. Nice blue, little racing stripes, nice tees. Go check out Klinik if you haven't already. They make some pretty rad stuff. Looks like Biddy Designs came out with a couple new touring car bodies, a couple LMH bodies. This one's the 499T. 110 scale, obviously, and really nice looking stuff. And this is the 499R, roughly the same price. Personally, I like the wing on the 499T. What do you guys think? This is pretty rad. It looks like Serpent released their new RTR truggy. It's the SRX8TE, and yeah, a pretty nice layout actually. Doesn't come with batteries, comes with some nice electronics. 2000 kilovolt motor, 150 amp ESC. So pretty decent stuff. And yeah, you just get some, maybe a better radio slightly, and yeah, some batteries, and you could be off to the races, racing truggies. So pretty cool. Don't have a price on it yet, but usually their stuff's pretty competitive. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. Definitely taking a look at Serpent stuff lately, just in terms of price point. And parts availability is pretty good on their website. So yeah, interesting. It looks like Yokomo released the steel version of their MS 2.0. So steel chassis for high grip surfaces, and really nice looking chassis actually. Look at that. The turnbuckles are beautiful. I love Yokomo stuff. It is really nice. Anyway, yeah, high grip version of the MS 2.0 is now available. Pretty cool. If you're into stock racing, this is pretty cool news. It looks like Hobbywing came out with the team edition of their G4R motor. So the V10, and yeah, it comes in at 13.5 turn, 17.5, and 21.5 turn variants. And yeah, so for all the stock classes, you're covered. And these team edition motors, they're just tuned by the team. Often, balanced rotors, all the good stuff, and they pick the best motors and sell them for a little bit more, and they are worth it. Try a team motor from any one of the motor companies. It's worth it. Check out the new prototype of the Kyosho MP11E. Really nice. It was at the Nuremberg Toy Fair. You guys may have seen this already, but yeah, super nice layout, twin batteries, nice balanced proportions. The Kyosho shocks are so rad. Anyway, yeah, it's the new Inferno. Just joking. MP11E. We'll see it soon. It'll be out. Looks so good. Look at this. TKR Graphics came out with tear-offs for your chassis. Instead of a chassis cover, they've just got these multi 5-packs of really thin plastic tear-offs. Looks like they're quite stretchy. Probably hold up to quite a bit of abuse. I personally use like something similar. Clear 3M. Looks like they got all the chassis in there too. And price wise, it looks like they're about $28 USD for 5. So I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Look at that. It can even levitate off the chassis. Nah, just joking. Yeah, you probably do something similar if you race. What does the racers in the crowd think of this? Anyway, TKR Graphics. Man, this buggy. I got a bone to pick with this buggy. Anyway, this is the V2 version of the BHC1 from LC Racing. LC Racing, been around for a long time, makes some pretty rad buggies, some 10 scale stuff. But this one, they keep coming out with it and updating it. Maybe some of you folks out there in other parts of the world can tell me, is there a lot of 14 scale racing going on? Not so much around these parts or in the US, but this buggy, they keep updating it. Can you just come out with a 110 scale version update? Like, we used to have some LC stuff, and I kind of like the underdog stuff. I like the stuff that, if the part support's there, maybe try a less expensive buggy, see how it goes. But yeah, 114 scale, they keep updating it. I wish they put more effort into their 10 scale platform so that we had, you know, a couple extra things to choose from. But anyway, it's a new one from LC Racing, the V2. Just a quick one here, but Endura came out with a new transmission for the Ascent 32 from Red Cat. Really nice alloy case with steel gears and full ball bearings. Pretty cool. Looks like it's about $17 USD. Very reasonable price. Looks like Gen's Ace came out with the B36 Smart Battery Checker. It's pretty cool looking, actually. Yeah, you can analyze your cells. It can balance them for you. It's just giving you all the parameters of your batteries. If you're not sure about, you got a dead cell, this thing will definitely tell you what's up. So pretty cool. We got a new 1/8 tire choice from VP Pro. It's called the Poison Needle Evo M4. Many different compounds available, and it's for loamy stuff, hard pack, indoor clay, they're saying. Probably not though. More so loamy, just based on the tread pattern. Yeah, pretty cool tire, and like I said, many different compounds available. 26 bucks USD. And if you missed the Nürburgring Toy Fair, I got a few things to show you. So yeah, obviously we got a TRF car from Tamiya, the 421X, their touring car. They're going to release that. That is awesome. Please come out with a 10 scale buggy, then come out with the 8th buggies and do all the stuff from back in the day all over again. Look at that thing. I love it. I love TRF stuff. It's so awesome. I don't know. What do you guys think of it? I don't know. If you're into RC cars, you got to kind of like this. If you don't, I'd get therapy. Kyosho's doing the 7.5 thing with their laser. So they got the ZX 7.5. A little while ago, they did it with the RB 7.5. So not fully committing to the 8 yet. Those gull-wing front arms are a little sus. Anyway, I'm excited they're doing this again. It kind of gives me hopes. I just hope they don't come out with the 7.5 and don't get the sales numbers and then kind of ditch the whole program again. That would be very frustrating. That'd be the bean counters ruining it for all of us. So yeah, I just hope they fully commit to an 8. Maybe this is a tie over. I don't know. But yeah, it's exciting. Just nothing revolutionary going on in this 7.5. It's similar to the 7. It wasn't that great, but I'm excited that they're coming out with stuff and gives me some hope. I'm really happy about this one. Lunchbox Evo. They updated the lunchbox. That's crazy. So looks like they kind of four-linked it in the back in a weird way. Looks like it's got maybe some oil shocks. Front arms look very similar. Could be some differences there. Evo. Yeah, super cool. Even some of the video footage of it ripping around at the Nürburgring Toy Fair looked like it was a little more stable, less bouncy. I'm excited about this. Definitely going to get one of these. It won't be that expensive. And I love lunchboxes. And then we got some new bodies for the TTO1s and TTO2s. Why don't they update the chassis? They should ban them from it, honestly. Anyway, some nice bodies here. Look at those BMs. Super nice. I mean, the bodies are looking great. I get it. It makes sense. Like, the parts availability for a TTO1 or O2 is just out there, right? And it's a great first car for anybody to build, you know. But yeah, super nice bodies on these. I wish they did it on maybe more like updated chassis or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think this one's going to last very long. It's going to sell out real quick. The 934 50th anniversary edition, and it is beautiful. Look at that. Very unique chassis too. Pretty cool. Got the motor mounted all the way in the back. Try to keep it as scale realistic as possible. Sorta, you know, keep the handling that way anyway. And look at the quirk hopper. This is to me a weirdness at its finest. And it looks like we got this Ford flare side pickup, and it looks like it's got maybe a sand scorcher front end. Interesting chassis cover and a lot of positive camber. Who knows what's underneath? I didn't check into the chassis, but super stoked on the new stuff coming out from Tamiya. And yeah, Kyosho's got some rad stuff too. All right, RC homies, that's it for episode 77. Thanks to everyone that stopped by. Really appreciate everyone and all the new subscribers. I hope you like it. Leave some comments. If you got any questions about projects you're working on, maybe I can help you out. It's all good. And yeah, what was your favorite thing? My favorite thing? Well, the lunchbox, definitely. And I want to try that new hobby wing motor. Yeah. Let me know what you think, and I want you guys to have a good week. Thanks, everyone, and have fun playing with RC cars. Peace.